Hello, parents and students. Welcome to Woods 2. We're glad that we're going to have you in class this semester. This is a semester class that's going to run for the rest of the school year together. So we are going to be together on the very last day of school. I'm thankful this term with the COVID stuff kind of winding down, or at least numbers are low and teachers are getting vaccinated, that we are going to be able to offer classes all day long. So we are going to start right out of the gate, meeting 4 days a week. Fridays is still going to be a distance day, but the first day of second semester, next week, Monday, we are going to start with everybody being in class. We have a 3-foot social distancing guideline that we're going to follow, but we are going to be meeting all day long. So there's going to be 30 students or 25 students in class, and we'll be meeting every day. So right out of the gate, know that you're going to be coming to class Monday through Thursday for Woods 2. In Woods 2, just a brief overview of what's going to be happening. You're going to need to bring your iPad every day. Every day, iPad. We are not doing printouts of things anymore. All of the plans, all of the links are going to run off your iPad. Everything's going to run off of Canvas, and the Canvas page looks a little bit different than it may have in the past. We're trying to really make ours look like all the other teachers. We've been asked to use a template, and so I think that's going to make it easier for us to operate class. This video is going to live right here. So if you ever forget how to run Canvas or how class is going to operate or what some of the expectations are of class, you can go right there. There's going to be links all over the place. Machine safety links is what we're going to dwell on the first week or so of class. We're going to go through the machines. And I know that you're saying, I've done this before, Swenson. However, there are some people in Woods 2 that have either had Woods 1 full distance and never ever set foot in the shop. They did it as a hybrid class and we didn't have as much time to go through the machines, or it's been so long because you guys are juniors and seniors and haven't been in Woods class in 3-4 years. So we want to make sure that we are very comfortable with those machines, but we're going to go through them quicker than we did in Woods 1, probably hitting 2 machines every day. Here's a lab fee link. The lab fee for Woods 2 is going to be $80. That's a little bit more expensive than Woods 1, but we use quite a bit more material and we use more expensive drawer slides. So if lab fee is an issue for you, that's fine. Your student just needs to contact their counselor to get that paid for. This parent info sheet, that link is an online acknowledgement that you as the parents need to do. That is just, it's the old signature sheet saying that there are some dangers, but if my student goes through all the proper training, they're going to be able to use the machines. If they don't pass the training, they can't use the machines. This Eurobox cabinet link is going to be the first project that we build together. We're eventually going to get to designing and building a project of our choice. Now, if you want to know what is happening throughout the day, you're going to be clicking on this weekly learning plan. So you can see for the first week, oh, I got that link off just a hair. That first link starting January 31st, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if I click on these, it's going to tell us what is happening each day. So I want to make sure that you understand what to do, especially if you're absent for a day. You can just check this. And I'm going to fill in dates, so it'll say Monday, January 31st. So hopefully that makes life a little bit easier for you. And then Fridays are all distance learning days. And most of the Fridays, we're going to have some sort of career research that you guys are going to wind up having to do. Wanted to show you a couple things from our first day PowerPoint, just so you have an idea. We in class are going to be learning almost right away SketchUp and VCarve Pro. Our first project is going to get cut out on the CNC router, and you guys are going to design that in SketchUp, and you're going to use a new program called VCarve that shows you that you've not used before. Even if you use SketchUp, VCarve is actually what tells the CNC router, grab this router bit, spin this fast, cut on this line. So the first project, the casework, everything else is going to get cut out with the table saws and the miter saws and the panel saws, but part of it is going to get cut out on the CNC router. A mass production unit, we may or may not have time for, because we're not meeting on Fridays, and I don't think we're going to meet Fridays for the rest of the year. That's almost 3 weeks that we are going to be missing together, and that's going to eat up our mass production unit. That's where we turn into a company, we mass produce and sell something. But the second half of this class is going to be focusing on your capstone project, where you take all of the knowledge and things that you've learned from the first and half the second level, and you put it together to make some really pretty projects. Time management, all that stuff. Projects need to get paid for. This lab fee is dropping to $80. I got a bunch of materials donated. This is a good representation of what our first cabinet is going to look like. Notice there's no face frame on it. We're doing furniture feet, and the top is going to be laminate. We're going to use SketchUp to draw that and cut it on the CNC router, as well as our capstone project. SketchUp, these are some examples of capstone projects students have done in the past. It doesn't have to be big. This project was only about a foot tall. We've also got blanket chest, end tables, all sorts of fun stuff that students have built. Also want to make you aware of a club called Skills USA. That's competitive cabinet making. That's a club that I've run for 6-8 years here. So if you've got questions and want to do something after school, we still have some spots open there. One big thing that students and parents often have questions on is that this is a concurrent enrollment class, which means that you are walking into Hennepin Technical College, not Wayzata High School. So this class, it's completely free to you. There's just going to be an application that you've got to fill out, and I'll send in, and you get those free credits. They're credits that can go anywhere. It would be just like you taking a summer school or a summer English class at a technical college or a community college. You have these credits, and they can transfer anywhere. There'll be woodworking credits, and so some of you are not going to go into woodworking in college, and that's just fine. But these credits will work to get you ahead in registration, all sorts of things. And it looks really good on your resume to say, I'm not just taking these easy classes, I'm taking college credit bearing classes. I would put concurrent enrollment classes even higher than AP classes, because the grade that you earn in this class is the grade that's on the transcript. It's got nothing to do with a test that you have to take. I am just your Hennepin Tech instructor, and your credits count for both high school credits and college credits. Class expectations. No earbuds and no swearing. We're trying to teach you how to be professional, and professionals don't swear. So that's something that if you get a call, mom and dad, if your kids are swearing in class, I just don't like it. But this work hard and smart thing, that's something that we got to do. This is a funny story I share about premarital counseling with my wife, but you kids will get to hear that on the first day. Grading project is 70% of the class, tests are 20%, and all other assignments are 10%. I wanted to also show you that we are on Twitter. WHS Chopsaw is our Twitter handle, and we'll post pictures about different things that we do in class, different projects that kids have made. We've got some really creative ones that students have made in the past, and some really simple ones for some exploration days. But as time comes closer to designing your capstone project, you'll see we aren't likely to be able to take many field trips this year because of the COVID stuff, but we usually would get out to Hennepin Tech. A really enjoyable class, and we're looking forward to having your students here.